Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking a look at Synthmaster 1 inside of Auria Pro, because I'm learning Auria Pro again and enjoying that experience. And also we're going to be using the FabFilter, let's close this a sec, Timeless 2 delay as well with Synthmaster. So at the moment I have kind of Timeless's bypassed. And I have this lovely Key Lush FM piano sound there. And I'd just like to say hello to everyone's chat. Ivan Idea. Thank you so much, Ivan, for super chatting us in again, mate. It's much appreciated. Hi, Colin. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Joe. Joe's here. Russ is here. Sai's here. Pay's here. And the squared circle is here as well. Hello. So initially this patch does have some delay in it. So what I did was went into the effects section here and turned the reverb down a little bit, and the delay is actually off. So if we look at the delay, I actually turned that off. Now, there's a little bit of reverb on it, but not a lot. So the nice thing here is with Timeless, it's such a expressive delay, and it would be really nice if FabFilter had also brought this as an AUV3, but for some reason after the batch that they didn't do any more. I don't know why. However, if you've got Auria, you have the opportunity to buy it from inside Auria. So let us engage Timeless on this lovely Lush FM sound from Synthmaster 1. Okay, so engaging Timeless now, and let's open the interface. So this is just a default setting. For Timeless. Hi, Jamie. Well, it's audible. Hi, Audible. Yes, we are. Now, I also have imported a loop from the Patreon loop pack, and we shall be kind of building some stuff up, but not yet, because I need to get a bit more creative with this actual sound. So we can mess around with this, but the first thing we can do, and the most exciting thing to do, we have modulation destinations and sources, so we can open Timeless up to a much bigger screen. And if you're familiar with how the FabFilter modulation works, you'll know that you kind of just drag and drop things around and move modulations to different areas and stuff. It's really easy, but the most fun you'll ever have is messing with the actual. Now, don't forget that this is basically, it's a delay. That's what it is. So if we can look at some of these patches sort of thing, and we can go, okay, what's this one? So I'm hitting one key once. Very cool. What's this? Special effects. We've got some special effects. Let's try this one. Can you hear that? Listen. Hi, Will Jose. Joseph. Analog tape echo. So let's see what we can find in kind of, let's see, sequence. So arpeggio fun. Let's try this. So I'm just basically going to be hitting. Try the next one actually. It's mad. It's just madness. Hi, Tom. Oh, now we're talking. I think I might use a dub for the first part. So we can just close this out a little bit. I'm going to go to my timeline so I can see where I'm at because I've got it looping. So we'll give it a bit of a count in, I guess. Oops. Okay, got to enable record, which is dead handy. Saves you letting it record while you're not doing anything at all. Want the count in. Okay. Right. So there is our MIDI. We shall just move it back in. Let's go back and have a, just to make sure. Yes, it's definitely recording none. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, just to be on the safe side as well, and actually I don't need to bother, I'm going to actually just freeze this as well. So I'm going to go back to my effects section here and I'm going to freeze that track we've just recorded. Ta-da! Which gives us back all our CPU, and that means we can now set up another track. So if we go back to our track now, we should go to our thing. We still have control over our level, but now anywhere we go, it's just basically an audio track now. So I'm just going to, let's go back quickly, add another track. So go to menu, add track. Obviously it's a MIDI track I want to add. So, okay, MIDI. And here we have another track. I shall go to my page here. And I'm first of all going to engage the MIDI. And this is the Lyra piano. It comes with Auria Pro. And go to effects here, and where it says instrument, I'm going to open the instrument. I'm just going to scroll down, and where all the green stuff now is my UV3s. I'm just going to have to find KV Synthmaster 1, like this, and it takes ages to load. I don't know why it takes ages to load an Auria. Synthmaster 1 usually loads up really quick, but it does take a little bit of time, but it will eventually load up. So chat amongst yourselves and we'll see it. It will appear on the screen and we'll be able to play it, etc. And we can add some other bits and pieces. Oh, here it is. I'm not going to use that sound because it's always super loud. Let's go to browse. It's kind of like, oh, what's this flute? Or maybe a guitar type patches. Some nice guitars. This, now you'll hear that it's got some. What's this one? Now that's got, what we want to do is we want to be taking off the delay for our Synthmaster here, delay. We'll just turn it off. And you'll hear it's also got some reverb on. This time we'll take the verb off as well. So it's a hyper dry sound with that nice bit of lo-fi grit. Let's turn it down a little bit. And this time let's go and add a Timeless 2 here. And that's got that, even the default settings got that really lush tape. Is it still a bit bright, guys? I can turn that. Oops, I can't record here. Don't do that. Okay. Stop. I want to swipe down and try and make it a little bit darker for you. So. That's a good question, that is, Samini. So let's go and see. Let's look at some of the actual. They've kind of run a best of type thing. So that's quite. it's just absolutely, just a absolutely brilliant delay. So if I go down and I go to Synthmaster, get that, and this is like a ring. It's like a spring. Hi Ian, hi Russ. Have I said hi to her? I have said hi to Russ. I just keep looking up at the screen and saying hi to everyone who's popped up. Teddy's here. And Raja Satay. Right, so I want to go to the synth a minute. I don't think that's the right time. I want a more of a bassy kind of sound. I quite like the delay though, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go to our instrument. Let's actually be sensible here, and let's go to Dean, electronic sounds, and now I am going to do some messing with Timeless. Sorry, I'd bound over the mic. So we'll stick with dub. Let's see what this one is now. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to try a different bank, I think. I'll just find. Oh. And this time I'm gonna turn my quantization on for this now. You can see switch on and off quantization per MIDI track inside Auria, which is really nice. Ignore this max CPU 82% thing. That's absolute nonsense. It is. It's just having a wild freak out, but it's not doing anything. You know what I mean? It's not stopping the audio out. So let's record that, shall we, over this. So we'll give it a. Again, I've set my count in. We're on this, we're armed. Arm it for record, Doug. stop that. And obviously, again, we don't need all extra MIDI. I want to lock this into bars. So I'm spot on. So now we can freeze this. I'm going to take the volume down as well, but I can do that after it's frozen. There's no big deal. So I just want to go back into my thing here, take the arm record off and just freeze that track. Do we get all our CPU back? And then I'm going to take this right back down here. So let's have a quick listen to what that sounds like with it frozen. Better. Hi Jade. That might even be a bit low in the mix. I love the delay. That's how that just looped background again, so that's fine. I'm going to take the loop off now. Actually, I can just do it from in here. Loop off. And I'm going to go to, where's my cursor? I'm going to move my cursor to here. I'm going to add another track, menu, add track, one MIDI track coming up, sir. Thank you very much. It's very cool. So it was yeah, and I can resequence there from there. Okay, so I don't know. Oh, you and me both, Colin. Pardon me. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? So we shall go to our thing here, and I'm going to add. I'll switch the MIDI on. So we've only got 3 frozen tracks so far, but now we've got a 4th track, so that's cool. Go into our instrument again. We'll go in via the effects button at the top here and instruments, and go and find Synthmaster Zvon, since I'm testing Synthmaster 1 with Auria. Now again, you see it takes a little bit of time to load up. Not really sure why, but there you go. It does. It takes a couple of seconds to load. Okay, 1, 2, hey. And I'm not going to press this first sound because it's hyper loud. So for this section, I want an arpeggiator. So I'm going to look for arps actually. Sequenced melodic sequences. It's under, so melodic sequences all, and there's, what's this? I'll know what I want when I find it. You'll find this very amusing. It's great. Quite a nice patch. Not what I want for this though. That's actually quite nice. that. And then again, I'm going to go to synth, just go along to the effects here. Go to the effects and switch delay completely off, so it's completely dry. Oh, and I will take up the filter a little bit as well, I think. I will turn it down there, but I'll also turn the heat off from the synth itself. Very cool bananas. And again, we shall go in and load in Timeless. And we shall go to maybe sequences. Not all the sequences sound so great to me, but you know, that doesn't. I don't want to use sequence type sound. I need to use something like long percussion sound. Maybe we'll try that. Oh, listen to that. Are you listening to that through the headphones? That's pretty. Again, ignore this CPU thing. It's nonsense. That is brilliant. Listen, we take Timeless out. That's the sound. Put Timeless back in. If you've got headphones on, that's stunning. Oh. So I just got an error message on my phone, and I thought, oh no, me stream. But it must have been like a notification trying to get through, and it's not allowed while I'm streaming. Thanks, Tom. Now listen, what we're going to do here? We're going to record a bit of a section with that's too good. Okay, so and we know we're on here, so we're going to go from here. Okay, so I want to kind of have that little bit go along, and then it completely just completely change. So I've got my timeline set here. I've got my thing set to bar, so it's easier to actually see. And all we need to do is hit record, and no track was enabled. So enable record, and what was Joe's comment? It's good what you produced earlier, Joe. Now this is going to go on for ages and ages. So taking it into the realms of Berlin. That's one of my favourite films too, Russ. Got it on Netflix or Amazon. I'll just let that fade out and I shall freeze it. Pretty darn cool beans. It's still going on. I probably don't need to be recording this. It'll just probably just remember it. Right, so let's join, and there it is. And hopefully, and I'm not sure if it has, but hopefully it's picked up the MIDI from the first point. So we shall see. Doesn't matter if it hasn't. Right, it hasn't. So all we need to do is open a MIDI editor here, find my A. Oh, what have I done there? I've taken it away. Hang on a minute. Let me just undo that. I think what I did was I must have let me go into notes. Flipping heck. Oh, how do you get rid of it? I'll select it. I'm just going to delete that one. I'm going to go to about there. So hopefully now, let's see what we let's see what it looks like if we go back into our what's it view. This looks like it might be better. Get rid of that. Don't know why I end. Oh, I know why it ended up there, but we don't need it. So let's see if this works. Brilliant. What the hell's gone on here? Why have I got the longest MIDI track in the world? Let's get rid of some of this. Oops. What the blooming heck's gone on here? Where's all me stuff gone? What's going on? Right, hang on a minute. I don't know what's going on here. Undo it again. Undo it again. Undo it again. Oh, I've lost my track. What a lot of crap. Hey? Right. Who knows? Okay, so zoom all that back into its more sensible place. Get rid of this. Delete that one section, and let's see what actually what happened here. Because if I freeze this, God, it'll just go absolutely nuts. What the I'm gonna lose my shit in a minute. Where's my tracks gone? Here they are here. I know what I'm going to do, because I'm going to hold this. I'm going to put my cursor here, select this track. Actually, I'll do it there just in case. I'm going to just split it, boing, here, and then I'm going to delete that, because I don't know how I managed to get myself into that situation. God. Right, so let's try again. Again, it's appeared there. Look, there must be something I'm doing wrong here, but yeah, 10 days. I'm not sure what's going on here neither. Oh, this isn't very good, is it? I think I'm just gonna, the easiest thing for me to do here would be to record that bit again, because otherwise I'm just fanning around. Do you know what I mean? It's not really there. Oh, thanks Jade. I don't know. It's just a bit. I've messed up my MIDI now anyway. So I'm gonna see if I can. Can I do a block select here? Yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can just move a block select the pieces here, and just, if I can, I'll see if I can move. Then like that. Okay, let's close this. See what happens now. We've got it all back again now, look. Okay, cool beans. I'm just on the safe side. I'm going to split it here again, and I'm going to select this part and delete it. And now, before I even touch this again, I'm going to go in, and if it's a bug, I'm just going to freeze this section of MIDI. So, where's my thing? Oh, it did. It froze. Okay. Flipping heck. Oh, I love this I do. So I love the live. Right. I'm just gonna quickly listen from here. Brilliant. Right. Let's just listen to what we've got, shall we? So obviously there's a MIDI botch there by me, but hey, don't matter. I won't be doing anything with this, but I want to stick in another, or do I want to put some right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to solo the drums. Go into the thing here, go to the effects on the drum channel, and I'll have a mess with Timeless on the drums before we finish, because otherwise we'll be here all a live long night. So I'm going to the dry mixes. We'll turn the wet mix down. All right, so. And I'll tell you what I will do as well. I've got loop region, so I'll switch loop back on here. So it'll just keep looping around the drums. You can have a mess with the drums. That's nice. So none your buzz. I thought you were on I thought you were going on a trip. You're not on your trip yet? You're very good at recoveries, Doug. You have to be when you use iOS. Gosh. Very interesting effects can be achieved. Yeah, I tend to agree, Jade. I think a lot of these problems we have, I don't think it's anything the matter with Auria. I don't think it's anything fundamentally the matter with Cubase's. I think iOS 14 has so many updates. I mean, and it really does. It has so many little updates that mess with coding for developers. It's just ridiculously impossible for them to keep up with all the updates properly. But, you know, there you go. And being the type of people we are that use iOS, we kind of just tend to, you know, work around problem. To be fair, though, it's not just iOS. You can get problems on the desktop. Look at that thing I did the other day. I got all the way through the song and completely blew it and completely lost it. It's not like it used to be when you mind you. I tell you, there's some horror stories from bands recording nearly complete whole albums on tape back in the day, and it's disaster. Exactly, Ivan. You get bugs and problems in everything you do, I think, with music. I mean, the other day, right? I'm not kidding. You won't believe this. The other day, even like, you know, I had a guitar string break. What the hell? I was thinking, what? How can this? It's not an app. My guitar strings broke. Jade's been timed out. Jade's timed herself out. Robot Jade. Oh, distortion. Oh, thanks for watching, Void. Nice one. Hope you can join us again. Please strike the like if you're enjoying the video. Oh, please consider buying some merchandise. I have a nice t-shirt. Russ sent me a picture of him with the Sound Test Room Cool Beans t-shirt. It looks very nice, Russ. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you indeed. They are, aren't they, Colin? It's nice times. When it gets crazy, though, is when you start adding things like Volcano in as well. At the neighbours. Thanks, Russ. The TSTR. I use headphones for pretty much everything, but the studio monitors we have are Behringer Truth monitors. But mainly everything I do is with headphones, and my recommended choice of headphones are my Beyerdynamic DT770 Pros, the 80 ohm version. These are just a brilliant all-round headphone. Anyway, enough of that. Flipping it, nearly done an hour there. Right, so yes, so there you go. We took a look at Synthmaster 1 doing its cool thing with Timeless, applying some stuff with Timeless, and we had a mess around with it with some drums. Timeless is very, very, very good. It would be nice if we ever got that on AUV3, but I don't think it doesn't look like the FabFilter are kind of bothering it to port any more of their apps over now, which is a shame. However, it is not a shame for Auria Pro, where they still work in then. You can still get them and stuff like that. And of course, there's nothing the matter with Auria. It's a fantastic door. So you've got this. See this. This is wrong, so wrong. Maybe I should now refreeze. I think that's what I'll do. I'll refreeze this now, because I think it's probably Timeless that's having a binge. I want Pro R for sure. Having a binge on me processing power. There you go. So now I've baked in those effects as well to here. Super hot look. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me this evening. Bless you all. Thank you so much for super chatting me in, Ivan, at the beginning. It's much appreciated. I wish more of you people would super chat me in, even if it's a couple of quid. It really helps out, guys. I kid you not. Anyway, we shall be back tomorrow with something else, no doubt. And yeah, brilliant. I'll see you guys later. I'll let you say ta-ra to each other for a few minutes, and yes, enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't forget, Jade is interviewing someone, and you know, again, I can't to blink in my brain. My brain hurts. Is it someone minor? Anyway, yes, Jade's interviewing them at 11 o'clock our time, UK. Anyway, you never know. There may even Erica Minor, thanks, Jade, is being interviewed later, and it should be quite a good interview, because Erica doesn't normally do interviews, I don't think. So anyway, something else I wanted to say as well, I can't remember what it is. Oh, there might even be a clubhouse after this. Who knows? I don't know. It depends if somebody wants to start one. Anyway, see you guys later. Ta-da.